Hey guys, welcome back to the Crafty Nook. Today we are going to be working on some ephemera for this sewing themed journal that I have started for a swap. So these are the signatures. All I have done is put them together. I haven't even cut them down yet. I don't know if they even really need to be cut down. And I've reinforced the spine, like the fold of these vintage paper so that they don't rip. I have also gone through and actually no, that's it. I've just reinforced the spine or the fold. So this is the cover. Before we do anything else, I need to see if I need to cut these down. I don't think so. Okay. So I have some rules that I have to go by when doing this swap. So I've got the size down and the theme. It has to have 15 or more pockets, tucks, or belly bands. It has to have 5 or more pieces of handmade ephemera, at least one flip out, and I have to use a sewing pattern in some way. So I've got part of the pattern instructions in here as pages of the signature. One of these pages is a flip out. Technically, so this pulls out. I have a couple of envelopes here, and I'd like to make at least one of them a flip out. And then I have this piece from the pattern envelope that I want to attach to a page and make it a flip out. But I don't know what I want to attach to it yet. I also have these two long pieces, or I guess there's 3 long pieces that I'm going to turn, I think, into belly bands. I think they're long enough to make a belly band on some of these printable pages that I have. I think that will be a good belly band. I also have some offcuts from the construction of the cover that I can attach them to. So I think I'm going to use those for belly bands. I've got it marked. And I need to probably... So I'm going to do 2 of these as flip outs. I'm going to do 2 belly bands, not 3. So I need to probably pick which ones. I think I'm going to do these as the belly bands. Okay. And this is a flip out. Oh, this is a flip out. And then this one as a flip out. But I need to find something to attach to this. And I have this that I think might work. I could attach that there, and then this would flip out on the edge of a page. Let's see. Let's find a page. Like maybe this page. So if I attach this here, and then attach this to that, it would flip that like that. Let me... play. Okay. I need to trim that down. Ooh, do I want to, though? I think I have to. I don't have a choice. I think that side would be okay to trim down. What do we think? And so then the other side would have this attached to it. And I could add some trim or something there. Yeah, I like that. Or I could just make it a tuck. Do we like that better? Like just sew it and make it a side tuck. I might like that better. Okay, we'll do that as a tuck. Oh, there's some. I need a pen. Okay, side tuck. This is probably like a hot mess for some of you guys. This is just how my brain works. I just have to touch it and see it and talk myself through it. Because once I get an idea of what it is that I want, then I can start executing it. So a side tuck there, which I'm going to need another side tuck. So let's see, because that's this signature, it has one. I'd like one in this. My desk is in shambles. I'd like a side tuck in one of these signatures. Like maybe on this page. So is this something we want to use as a side tuck, or do I have something else? I have more of this pattern. I could do a similar thing with it. What if I did that? I also have this part. Like, no, I don't know if I want people on there. I do like this paper though. Let's see, what else do I have? I've got all this stuff. So some of this is authentic ephemera and some of it is printables. So let's see, what do we have? We have this, but I kind of want to leave that as a journaling card. And then we have like that. It says Fabrique. I could distress that and make it. Okay. There's this too. This is kind of fragile. Ooh, I have that. I could back that. I also have this. But it's double-sided, so I kind of want to save that as well with this one. So I could reinforce this and make this like a flat side tuck. Yeah. Gonna fold it because I know I don't want it that wide. You can probably hear my dogs and my guinea pigs, and I'm sorry for both. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to reinforce this and make it a side tuck. And then I also have, I really need to make some room here. Everything is everywhere. So I have some envelopes from some printables. I don't know if I'm going to use all of them in this project. I for sure am going to use this one, but I'm not decided on these yet. And then I have these small coin envelopes. Again, I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm just going to leave them. Then I have these from Tim Holtz that I have cut out that I'd like to try to use in some way. And then also this piece of vellum. So, let me pick these up. Oh, my buddy. Did something to my hip this weekend. I don't really know what it is that I've done to it, but it is very tender and angry with me. And I scheduled a yoga class for tomorrow. We'll see if I make it. Because it's hips and hearts. Okay, I'm going to put that to the side. And then until I figure out what I'm going to do with these, I'm going to put these to the side too. Okay. So I have an envelope. And then I have all of these. So these I need to age. And so I need to decide when I want to do that. These are already aged, and these are just extras that I can use for collage. These two I'm going to make out into ephemera. These are my belly bands and one of my fold outs. So I'm going to put that over here with the journal. I have this fabric I kind of might want to use, and then I have some note cards that I might embellish, and this envelope, and then I pulled out these hole reinforcers for the tags that I'm going to make, because making tags is my favorite thing to do. So I'm going to put these with this, because I still have not 100% decided on the inside cover, and I'm leaning towards doing a paper collage, but I haven't decided 100% yet. Then I also have the rest of the sewing pattern that I'll put with that, or the instructions, and then the actual sewing pattern. And so these, I think, are good collage pieces. I have all of these fabrics, and I have thought about doing a fabric collage on the inside cover as well, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I was thinking I could make her into a belly band too, but I also kind of want to use her on the cover. So these are printables that I have cut out and intend to most likely use. So I have several pockets in several different directions. Do they go this direction? I sometimes like to cut off the corner. And so I'd like to probably embellish these some. I have 3 different sizes. So these are going to be tag pockets. And then I have these. Which I'm pretty sure are all the same size. Then I have these. These are just, I don't know how big these are. 2.5, no. 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. I have several of these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. Then I have these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. And they're all about the same size, little cards. And I think these would tuck inside one of these really good. And then I have 3 big tags and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 little ones. And now all of these are double-sided with something on the back, except for these thicker cards. Just because I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to do. I have these little flags, which I could maybe use one of them as a side tuck. We'll see. And then I have these tabs, which I'm not cutting them out well, and so I was thinking I might not use those and use my manual die cutting machine to cut some out. So let's see, what do I want to do right now? Do I want to distress these, which are also double-sided? Or do I want to embellish the belly bands and the flip out? I might end up doing 2 flip outs with these. Maybe I'll do both. And then I can figure these out later. Let me think about this and I'll be right back. Okay. I still have not decided. Let's do these. No, let's do these first. Then we'll do these if I have time. I pulled out a jar of buttons. I have to the side here my little bowl of laces and trims, and I pulled out my seam bindings and bias tape. And then I have my thing of die cuts. These are die cuts from Hobby Lobby that I pulled out that I think would maybe work here. And then these are safety pins that I'm gonna put in that corner. Okay, so let's start by reinforcing these belly bands. I need to find out how tall to make them. My chair seat is very squeaky today. So where are the belly bands going to live? So I have a tuck there. What if I did a belly band here? So how about 8 1/4. And I think that's generally speaking how long I need to make them. So I'm gonna do 2 at 8 1/4. My body. I have too much stuff on my desk, y'all. Trim this off, and then we will do 8 1/4. And then we will trim this off and hope that gives us 8 1/4. It does, but there's a bend in it. It's gonna be fine. Glue that down. Okay. That's all the cutting I'd like to do with this. Okay. So then, let me just double check that this is not what I want to put on here. I think I'm gonna wait on that. It'll be fine. Okay, so this is a little bit shorter than it needs to be. That's okay, we'll glue it down first. Ignore how dingy my glue is. I used it to reinforce the distressed, air quote, distress tape that I made with the what you call it, alcohol ink, and it got my glue all dingy. Just make sure that's all stuck down in the way that we want it. I'm gonna go ahead and trim it. I think this actually went on just a tiny bit crooked. Okay, there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this one down too. I think it's time almost to make me a new personal journal. I've got lots of things that I'd like to journal about and some things that I'm really in love with supplies wise, and I'd like to use in my own personal journal. I just don't have a journal. And I mean, I'll be honest, I have several that I have not finished, but they're just not what I want. So I think after this I might make me a new personal journal. And I think I'm gonna use my cinch to make it like a smash book. So there's these. Oh shoot. I wanted to use the other side. That's okay. There's those. So now we can decorate. Might do one on this side and one on this side. Okay. So I need something on the top and the bottom of these belly bands. Let's see if I have any washi for one of them, maybe. I feel like my Tim Holtz fabric washi. No, I lied. I do have this. And then I have that I think would kind of go. I also have a whole bunch of like this trim and stuff. Let's see, do I have anything that's just like, ooh, put me on the end. Put me in, coach. Like, is this something that I want to do? I could do that on the bottom of both of those. Use my fancy glue. Did I mention I think I threw my hip out? I did all kinds of yard work this weekend. And I think I might have just did too much. Oops. Ooh, this fabric tack is oozing. This one's like my dregs at the bottom situation that I honestly probably should have thrown away by now, but haven't. Aha, look at that. What is it doing? oozing everywhere. Put that lid back on before it gets... I don't want to waste it. This stuff is expensive. This little bottle was $11, but dang. Okay, let me get this extra off. Maybe it'll dry. Okay, there's that. I kind of wanted to put like a little collage or some kind of something up here and not so much in front of like I kind of want that to stick out. So let's see, move these over about something. That's nice. I think I'm gonna do that. I like that. Because it's going on fabric, I want to use a little bit of that. I feel like it needs a button. This is oozing. So this is where those sanding discs I got today come in handy. Do I have another handle? Let me see. Oh, that glue is oozing everywhere. It's making me nervous. I guess I don't have another handle. I need to invest in that. It's okay. So if you sand the back of a button, it sticks better. It's not as smooth. It does stick a little bit better. I think I'm gonna need to, oh shoot. I just put glue on the wrong one. It's fine. Okay. I'm panicked because of this glue. Now I have paper all over that. Oh, Michelle, get your life together. Now I think I need like a word strip or something that can go there. Okay, Michelle, think. I wonder if I did some of this pattern. Or some of that washi. Let's see what the washi looks like. We'll do pattern on the envelope. Oh, those piggies ate those veggies very fast. Glue is being weird. I think it's time to throw that out. I have a brand new bottle. I'm just being stubborn. I want to sew around these before I call it done. But let me see how these are gonna look. See if they work. Oh, I need to distress the edges of this whenever. So I'm really not a big fan of white back sides of things. And so I try not to leave too much white on my stuff that I'm sending out, because it really bums me out when I get something and it, like, they didn't even look at the back. Because I think that matters. Like, if the whole journal is distressed and brown, then I think the back side should be too. Now, I like white space in my personal journals. But when I'm doing something like this, like all of my pages are backed and all of that. Let's see. Where did I put that tug? Okay. So let's do this belly band here. See if it fits. It does very nicely. And I want to sew on my sewing machine around the edges before I put it down. I just wanted to make sure it was going to fit. Okay. So there's the belly bands. Those are done. And now these. I want to put some tissue on them. Some pattern. I guess is a better term. So this was an already cut pattern. So it's not really something that I would use because it's not my size once it's been cut. So let's see, what if we did? I don't really want to use matte medium because I don't want it to be sticky and gross. And I feel like the matte medium would make it that way. So I'm just going to stick with the glue stick. And I think it has the same effect. It's just not sticky. Because I find that matte medium can sometimes make things stick together and it's just kind of dirty looking. I don't know if that's even the right phrase. Should I wrap this around? Yes. I don't want it to like glue together. I hope that y'all can't hear the TV downstairs. My wife enjoys like MMA, and I think she's watching some kind of fighting show. These swaps, for me, I love them because it's a really great way to see other people's work and it not cost you a fortune. And to like have somebody else's original journal. It's also an easy way for me to share my work. And it's just really fun to create something and it not just sit on a shelf, you know, because I think sometimes the things that I create end up just sitting on a shelf somewhere for a while. or in a box or something. Which way was this? This way. I need to write that on there. What the top is. This is erasable. Okay, do I want to do this other side? So if you missed the first video, I'll link it below, where we talk about the, like, go through the journal and put the signatures together. Okay, now let's see about getting these decorated. That looks really nice, but I do think I want something else to go there. Ooh, that's perfect. What else do we have that we can put there? I might want some of this texture. No, let's save that. What else do we want to put there? Maybe, do I have some of that? Okay, I like that. Now I need one more thing. Is it buttons? Probably not that button, although I do love that color. Let's see, this one's green. Oh, it's the same. I love those. There's another one. I'm gonna have to save those. I kind of need like a flat back one. Which I might actually do. I could do something like this. I do like that. Okay. And then these are all like actual vintage buttons. Gosh, these are so pretty. I need a dark one. And then I need one for maybe this one or even this one. I think I want it darker than that, but we'll start there. Either need a dark or a light. Let's try a light. Ooh. No, not the light. I like that orange one. do no, just one. And now what if I shifted all of this and put it over here? And then I hope I'm in frame. So what if I did this over here? I did that. And then my 3 buttons over there, which I don't know that I'm sold on those 3 buttons. Turn that one upside down. I like those 3. Okay, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, button down. I will tell you, I am obsessed with buttons in my projects. So I'm gonna distress all this and glue all this down and I'll be back. Okay, I finally got that done. So here's this one. It's still wet. And then here's this one. And then these are the 2 belly bands that we made. And I think I'm ready for bed. I think I'm tired and I think I'm ready for bed. So that is what we got done tonight. And stay tuned for some more shenanigans here in the Crafty Nook. I'll see you next time. Bye.